my man. You a host now? You said it.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be our visitors taking on the L.A. Chargers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys a perfect 2-0 to start the year. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. And his guys also 2-0, so this is a good test for both teams here early in the season. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. Calling a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's taken in by Quentin Johnston. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10.
They'll pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try to get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward, get it. A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Shifts by him. Has some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
And they'll run again. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
First down, Chicago.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Chicago.
A first down carry for Smith. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On second and goal, here's the option. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on the blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Dances by him. And able to get this out to the 25. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Bring the money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich, don't coming slow, 6 racks on the
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnston. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
4 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to move back in front. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 10-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
First down, Chicago.
Inside handoff, Smith. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
At the 45.
Back to throw here. He finds Smith out of the backfield. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
In punt formation.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And he'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Herbert. He shakes him off. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
At the 50-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Pass out left finds Johnston. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 24-yard line.
Herbert now. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Gain of
11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Justin Herbert with his second TD of the game, his sixth on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. They juked him. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll begin with a handoff to Smith. Finds through and now a crease. Still fighting for more. Inside the 20. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Smith trying to run for it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Escapes the sack, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Chargers to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen, the man in motion left. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnston. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Hampton. A gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. They'll start with the option. Still going. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Shedding the tackler, that gives him some room. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw here, Herbert. It's a complete to Harris. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Looking to throw. Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. Short throw to Dissler. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still could prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Going right side here, and that's complete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll go with the keeper. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now down.
On the stop. No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Chicago.
Smith up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 47.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. Now he's loose again. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll look to throw now on first down. Escapes the sack. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to take the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that and trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down.
Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Wide open receiver complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now he'll escape to his left. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they were able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Underneath, caught by Anderson, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen.
Our trip
EA
around the
Sports halftime
NFL
report.
starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And this is the Titans quarterback. He's going to find a man. It's an 11-yard touchdown pass. The Titans are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did, that time for a loss.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Derwin James with a pick. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Herbert, quick pass out wide. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit, because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Chargers field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll bring them back within a point.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
They begin with a run by Smith. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Number 89, incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Chicago.
Give to Smith out of the gun.
To about the 48-yard line.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chicago.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
But it's caught on the right side of Smith.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A 3-yard pickup.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Underneath, caught by Anderson, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A gain of 9 on the play.
They'll run for it here with Smith. Oh, some strong running. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Chicago.
Tuck it down on this side like you ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your big 5 ear. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
2nd and 7.
Back to throw here. That's caught by Jackson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Smith. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chargers offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert. He's got to hook up downfield to McConkey. And they finally bring it down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there for L.A. 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides. And you better choose.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On first down, and he loses the football a second time. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, they're going to get a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it, and an opportunity missed. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field. And you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Second and 2. He finds his man, complete. It's Simmons. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Chicago.
Oh, a heck of a move. And a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he breaks the couple of tackles, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Now, this has been a game of contrast somewhat, as you see. He's had success moving the ball on the ground. That fumble on the last drive, though, that's now 2 that he's lost in this game.
And that's where it really hurts and makes things difficult on a coach because you mentioned the success he's having, yet if he keeps turning it over, it negates all of that success. Take care of the football, and he's headed for a big game.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll come out in the pistol. stop for no gain. And it'll be second and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers have cut the lead back down to 2. We're down in this part of the field, CD. They'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chicago offense set to get started. We've got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Powerful running. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
Here's a give to Smith. And they'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
he's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down.
They keep it with Smith on first down. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 39. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Chicago.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
Chicago.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 yards left on second down from the 9.
Second down.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's the fullback. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his target, Allen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A nice gain of 21 yards. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's swung out wide to Harris. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He finds his man complete. That's Simmons.
We just saw an example of what we talk about all the time when we meet with coaches. They want that hidden yardage to come to the front when they throw the football. Throw it, catch it, and then pick up more yardage after the catch.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, good move. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers ready to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Able to shake him off. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for Quentin.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Herbert now. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They fights him off. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players.
tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
And winds up getting buried for the loss. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And they will take over 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chicago.
A handoff to Smith. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Smith. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 126 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down, Chicago.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's 3rd down and 4.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try the right side here with Smith. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Another try for Smith. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
The kicker on for the extra
A 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, nice move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Charger drive about to get going. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Chargers 1st down.
Here's Herbert. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. So
from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen.